What's up, guys? It's DBLNicks, and today I'm going to be discussing ticker symbol VNUE. I'll say it again. VNUE, also known as VNUE Inc. Now, before I get into this, guys, I just want to let you know my links are down in the description below. I got Facebook, I got Instagram, I got Twitter, I got Discord, and I am coming to Rumble very soon. So, also, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video. Now, VNUE is a pink current stock, transfer agent verified. And what they do is they're basically a music technology company dedicated to further monetizing the live music experience for artists, labels, writers, publishers, and literally all stakeholders by creating new and exciting products by leveraging automation technology and second-to-none experience in the instant live space, and by identifying issues such as lack of transparency with performance rights organizations and solving these issues through innovation and other patent-pending solutions. The VNUE team is the most experienced in their space, and they're basically a group of technological entrepreneurs, artists, songwriters, and others that are basically passionate about the future of the industry, as well as ensuring that the value of the rights holders are not lost in the context of new and ever-changing technology. There are multiple ways that these guys go about doing this, and some of the ways are A, selling only live content through their platforms to include not just major and independent label content, but creating and scaling their own instant live exclusive content. B, processing and paying mechanical royalties on instant live content. And C, ensuring proper accounting and payment to rights holders of material played in venues. VNUE has a perfect trifecta of solutions that will revolutionize the live music business. VNUE is the exclusive owner of Soundstir MRT technology. You can actually go to their website, soundstir.com, and Set.fm, their instant digital mobile platform for delivering content to mobile devices immediately after a show, and the exclusive licensee of Disc Live, also there, disclive.net, the pioneer in instant live recording. Let's get into the float. All right, guys, so here we are. Now, normally I don't talk about stocks with 1 billion floats, but today's an exception. These guys have had quite a bit of news going out, and I think they got a couple things planned for the future. And personally, I think they're going to pop. Now, the float as of November 2nd, 2021, was 1,237,512,931. And the unrestricted shares, which was a bit more recently updated, as of February 9th, 2022, is 1,241,232,074. So there's not much of a difference between the unrestricted outstanding shares and the actual float. So I'd say it's around there, around those two numbers. It's a rather high float. It's not as low as I would normally want it to be, but these guys have been coming out with a lot of news. They've been catching my attention. I've been keeping an eye on them for a couple of days, and I've been noticing they have been putting out some news, and they've been having a lot of plans that they're trying to put into effect here. I think that these guys could potentially go up based off of the fact that I'm just consistently seeing news and other things like that with these people. I've been seeing them all over the place. Now let's go over their news. Now, as you could see, these guys have been posting news at least once a month. If you look over here, there's news from August. They did news in September, October, 2 bits of news in November, 2 bits of news in December, 1 bit of news in January, and now they have 2 bits of news back to back in February. So I'm actually going to go over the news that recently came out on the 14th and 15th because that is the most recent news that these guys have come out with. Now, the first bit of news for February actually came out on Valentine's Day, and the news states, quote, VNUE and StageIt say, I do, as Valentine's Day acquisition is consummated in epic music tech deal. I bet you could kiss the bride. The news states, it's official. VNUE Inc. and StageIt are now a couple. VNUE, the multifaceted music technology firm, has completed the acquisition of StageIt, one of the oldest and most well-known ticketed live stream companies. With VNUE's acquisition of StageIt, the company will now marry the live stream platform alongside VNUE's existing artistic-centric products and services. After months of due diligence, VNUE put a ring on it with StageIt as their joint missions reflect the same complementary vision for music tech and much more. I love the Valentine's Day humor in this. VNUE CEO Zach Baer stated, quote, although it took longer for the related due diligence work and audit process to be completed, this is a match made in heaven, and it was finally time to make our mutual admiration a true union. StageIt is a powerhouse platform and is the perfect companion for VNUE's artist-centric products and services. The value of StageIt's database with over 1 million subscribers and the tremendous opportunity to leverage and monetize that database for future VNUE and StageIt business is huge given the damage done to the music business by COVID. Oh yeah, COVID's been doing a lot to the music business. We are perfectly positioned with our unique suite of products, including Set.fm and Disc Live, which I mentioned before, to create real value for artists and for the company and its shareholders, end quote. StageIt founder Evan Lowenstein agreed, saying, quote, the vision for StageIt was always to give artists a platform that would allow them to connect with their fans directly and earn a living. Combining efforts with VNUE will now give artists even more revenue streams and develop better ways to connect with fans. Baer has tapped VNUE's Lou Mann to lead StageIt under the VNUE umbrella as StageIt's CEO. Mr. Mann, EVP at VNUE, and also a board member, is former GM and EVP at Capitol Records with decades of experience in both the live and recorded music businesses. StageIt has already gone through organizational changes immediately prior to the acquisition and will be streamlined more as it is integrated into VNUE. Mr. Mann stated, quote, I am beyond excited to be a part of the StageIt reset. This opportunity that StageIt represents to the artist community is truly amazing and an important one for all levels of artist development. Artists always come first with StageIt and VNUE, and I am proud to be part of Evan and Zach's vision. More announcements are to be expected in the coming days as VNUE officially takes the reins. So they're planning on making more news. And they didn't just say in the coming day, they said in the coming days. That means more than one. That's plural. See, I know that I went to English class. That's plural. That means they're going to be coming out with more news in the coming days, meaning there's going to be a lot more news probably this month. Possibly. Now, please note, guys, I am not a stock professional, but these guys are combining. They got a lot of plans going on. I think they're going to go up. Now, let's get into the second bit of news that came out on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. All right, guys, so here we are on February 15th's news. It says here, Nashville music executive Whit Stewart joins VNUE. The news states as follows. VNUE Inc. is thrilled to announce the appointment of longtime Nashville music industry executive Whit Stewart to the role of strategic marketing consultant, country and Americana. Stewart has a deep background in the industry and served as artist management for icons such as Carole King, Jerry Jeff Walker, and Joe Ely. I have been searching for the best up-and-coming visionary music tech company to work with, and VNUE just checked off all the right boxes, said Stewart. We are poised to do great things at VNUE, particularly with the addition of Stage It, and I expect that we will be announcing some major music news very soon. Now, Stewart was the co-owner of Free Flow Productions, where he developed and produced numerous platinum and multi-million-selling records, including the 1980 Grammy-winning album Christopher Cross, which was the first album in history to win all 4 General Field Awards in a single ceremony. That's a pretty big deal. He is the founder of the digital platform Scattertunes. That was the groundbreaking platform that delivered the multimedia albums of Taylor Swift, we all know who that is, John Mayer, Sheryl Crow, Jimi Hendrix, and many others. Stewart Scattered Records released albums including songs recorded by the legendary country band Alabama, Chris Christopherson, Hank Williams Jr., Dierks Bentley, Jewel, Shooter Jennings, and Jesse Coulter. He also served as a sports agent for the NFL Hall of Fame members Tony Dorsett and Earl Campbell, and is the author of his debut novel, Just Be, which draws from all of his unique life experiences with dozens of popular songs from the past 5 decades intertwined in the romantic and heart-trending plot of this intense love story. We are beyond excited for Whit, who is a legend in the music industry, to join VNUE, said Zach Baer, CEO of VNUE. His deep roots in the music industry, particularly country, with some of the most historic musical artists of all time, is a testimony to his talent and vision, and he will be a huge asset for our growing VNUE team and expanding services, including recently acquired Stage It. So, they got a big person in the music industry with deep, deep roots who has worked with quite a few people that are pretty well known. I've heard of Taylor Swift. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people haven't heard of her. I've heard of Jimi Hendrix. I've heard of Sheryl Crow. And I've heard of John Mayer. So, yeah, this guy has some deep roots in the music industry. And he's working with VNUE. So, and this guy also has connections to the NFL and was a sports agent for Hall of Fame members in the NFL. So not only are they working with a guy with deep roots in the music industry, as well as a former agent for 2 NFL Hall of Fame members, on top of the fact that they do have an acquisition going on and they have a lot of news in the works, I think the stock is going to go up. But hey, that's just me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. Also, guys, remember to check out my links, my social media links. The links are down in the description below. I am DBLNicks on Facebook. Again, DBLNicks on Facebook. I am at DBLNicks on Twitter. Again, at DBLNicks on Twitter. I'm also at DBLNicks on Instagram. Now, you could also check out my Discord. Links in the description, and I'm coming soon to a Rumble near you. So that's pretty much it for me. It's Double Nicks. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. And I'm out. Peace. Bye-bye.